I didn't worry much about money when I was younger for two reasons. One, I had a dumb kid brain and thought that cartoon characters were real. And two, I was very sure that by the age of 25 that the robots would have taken over by now and my organs would have already been harvested. This is all to say that my retirement plan currently is to throw myself from a cliff. But it'll be a nice cliff. He's only one, but already I think that my nephew is pretty awesome. As you can see, he can already run a barbecue all by himself, and he can sniff real good. What's the future gonna hold for him? The quick answer is, I don't know. But there's a lot of things to be excited about. The UN's recent Sustainable Development Goals have the opportunity to end extreme poverty, bring access to water to more people, and usher in gender equality around the world. And that can sound like pie in the sky thinking, but I encourage you to watch this recent video from John Green that outlines how successful the last round of UN proposed goals were. Now, regardless of the UN or not, things are going to be different. Whether that means better or worse is going to be dependent on the current generation as much as his generation, but I tend to err on the side of positivity rather than focusing on the negative. It wasn't always that way. I never had the best of relationship with my family while I was growing up, and I've had a chance to really talk that out during therapy, which I told you I've been going to this year. And while my head was being shrunk, I could see with clarity how distant and awkward I was from the rest of my family. I was the black sheep. I was hiding my bisexuality, I hated myself, I internalized every argument that my parents had to blame me. I was angry and I was frustrated. And with no outlet, I took all of that darkness and all of that hatred and I projected it out onto my sister. I was awful to her, which wasn't fair and it also wasn't justified. And it's something that I have to deal with as much as she does. I have first-hand knowledge of how actions and words spoken to a child can have deep emotional and psychological impacts, and how it can ripple out to others. It took me almost 30 years to like myself, and that's just too long. As an adult, I almost threw up there. Weird. As an adult now, I want to be able to protect my nephew from that darkness as much as possible. I want to be able to show him that our minds are incredibly powerful and we can use them to buffet our dreams or to destroy our chances simply by how we approach life. I love my nephew, and I want to be that positive influence on his life so that he can go out and enjoy Earth to the fullest. He is going to be inheriting a world much different than the one that I did, but I think it's going to be a better one. And he's gonna rock it. But seriously, what the heck is up with that sniffing thing?
You're funny.
Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kyle. I upload videos every Thursday, every week, kind of. I also co-host a podcast called Whatever This Is. A link to that and all of my social media is down in the description below. Which UN goals are you most passionate about? Let me know down in the comments. A place where you can bang out your response with your shoe or call each other the devil.